there's fake news and there's real news. Here's the real news with White Jesus.
And welcome to the Real News with White Jesus. Our first story, Uber CEO says its service will probably shut down in California temporarily if it is forced to classify drivers as employees. Can you believe that, man? Like Uber, they don't classify their drivers as employees.
No, they subcontractor, self-proprietary.
Subcontractor?
Yeah.
It says here the CEO stated, "Our drivers are slaves, and that's that, period."
Yeah, what?
Slaves. They should get a new CEO, man. That statement could become problematic.
Yeah, very much so.
In
fast,
the media.
Quick, fast, and a hairy.
Oh, my goodness. DHS investigating after Tennessee trooper accused of ripping mask off of civilian's face. The trooper has responded with an apology saying, "I'm sorry, it's how I was raised, watching lots of Scooby-Doo." Well, man, yeah, I was raised watching a lot of Scooby-Doo too, and whenever I see people in masks, I want to rip it off and say, "I knew it was you, Mr. Johnson." You know, like they do it every end of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
This Tennessee trooper, it's just how he was raised, man. Our next story, Donald Trump's brother, Robert Trump, dies at 71. The media has responded by saying, "Donald Trump has a brother?"
Yeah. He said that was his best friend.
Dude, nobody's ever heard of Trump's brother?
No.
I've never heard of him. They never talk about him at all.
Not at all.
It comes over that Trump's brother died. I'm like, Robert Trump? Who's he?
He looked like Trump as well, too.
Wow. That's sad. Our condolences to the president. A military helicopter was shot at over Virginia, injuring a crew member. The shooting suspect, Bubba, says he's tired of these damn flying aliens above his property. And then he fired up his bowl of crystal meth and tongue-kissed his sister.
Where's he from?
This happened over Virginia.
Yeah.
There's some stuff happening in Virginia, man. Guy tongue-kissed his sister.
Yeah, that's some real stuff going over there in Virginia.
Good Lord. Have you ever been to Virginia?
Yeah.
I've been through Virginia. It's very pretty.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody kiss their sister over there.
Virginia pretty small.
But I heard one day that it was a thing. Our next story, kids can work from home alongside their parents with newest Fisher-Price playset. This is Fisher-Price's latest attempt to make child labor seem fun.
What, they have a computer now?
I don't know, man. But, like, kids shouldn't be working from home already.
Mm-hmm.
Fisher-Price made it into a playset.
Yeah.
They make, like, little plastic desks that...
Look like miniature offices?
Yeah. They look like miniature offices, and then they build a sewing machine in there, and all of a sudden the kid is making socks.
Or masks.
Or masks, and they think it's all cool because they got the newest Fisher-Price thing. Yeah. Man, Fisher-Price, work on your products. Our next story, quoting To Kill a Mockingbird, judge strikes down Trump administration rollback of historic law protecting birds. So what happened here was that I guess the judge went against a Trump rollback that was a historic law protecting birds. And he quoted To Kill a Mockingbird. Sounds like a pretty, poetic judge here. The judge then quoted Tupac Shakur saying, "We might fight amongst each other, but I promise you we'll burn this bitch down together. Get us pissed." Dude, this judge has quite a range of quotes that he likes to use.
Yeah, he's a Tupac fan.
Yeah, quoting things all the way from To Kill a Mockingbird to Tupac Shakur. What a cool judge, man. Glad he's working. Glad he has a job. I hope his family as well. The Washington football team. Well, should I give you a second to crack up at the name of the Washington football team again, man? This seems to be... You got the headphones are off, and just like a black guy, he just like gets up and starts walking around.
Go ahead. All right, let's go.
I'm surprised he hasn't left the room yet. Well, you know,
Come on.
I love these news stories. Black Jesus, the Washington football team will play their 2020 season at FedEx Field without fans in attendance. The absence of fans has nothing to do with coronavirus precautions. It's just that no one wants to go to a Washington football team game because the team name is so fucking stupid. Man. Dude, this isn't even about coronavirus. Just like nobody's going to show up.
The Washington team.
The Washington football team. Hey, quick breaking news update. Last night I saw on the news that the first ever black president of a football team has been established at the Washington football team.
No way.
The Washington football team has a new president, a black man, and apparently he's the first one in the NFL.
Get out of here.
Yeah, dude, the first
gotta get
black
a hand
president.
of applause to him.
Dude, they should call it the Washington Obamas.
Nah, we won't call it that.
Dude, you know they're going to rename it eventually.
Nah,
we're not going to stand for Washington football team too long. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Our next story comes from CNN.
You know that's good.
Yeah, CNN says Fox News threw everything but the kitchen sink at Kamala Harris. Man, CNN's always attacking Fox like that.
Yeah.
Not yet satisfied, Tucker Carlson ripped off the kitchen sink from the break room at Fox News, and as soon as he finds her, will throw the kitchen sink at the VP candidate. Tucker Carlson is a dedicated man and a man of his word, and apparently he went all Hulk Hogan and ripped a kitchen sink out of the thing.
You guys are fun.
Man.
This guy cannot stop masturbating. I thought you would know that, at least from cartoons.
What else we got?
The next news story is marijuana use during pregnancy linked to autism in babies. Well, that explains everything. Thanks for the autism, Mom. I love my mom. I like to thank her for things. And right now, I'd like to thank her for the autism. It's all good, man. My mom does not listen to the show. I cannot get her to listen to the show.
And I'm going to get her to listen to that part.
But when she goes and starts to finally go through the library, nothing but love for Mom. I love you very much. I will take that autism if you happen to have smoked a joint while I was pregnant. No, I wasn't pregnant.
While you were pregnant.
Yeah.
I love Trader Joe's cracker-ass crackers.
Our next story, a Lebanese ex-porn star and activist, Mia Khalifa, auctions off infamous glasses for Beirut blast victims. For those interested in helping victims of the blasts while wearing glasses covered in sperm.
Next.
What do you mean next, man? Let's sit back and stretch and take it in, man. That's our first bukkake joke. Infamous glasses.
Do I not live in America? Is this not Alabama, sir? This guy cannot stop masturbating.
I think I need a drink, man. I hope this is safe to open. What do you think of those glasses, man? She auctioned them off. How much do you think they were bought for?
Nothing.
Some sick guy wanted those glasses.
Nobody gonna buy that.
I mean, we're not gonna.
No one gonna buy that glass. Those glasses, whatever.
They were sold to a Mr. White J at AOL.com. It's not me. I didn't buy those things. Our next news story. Police arrested an 8-year-old at school. His wrists were too small for the handcuffs. He had been in an argument with a substitute teacher, ending with the boy punching the teacher in the chest. The 8th grader was quoted as saying, "You better get some smaller cuffs or zip ties or I'll cut that bitch."
Damn.
Dude, this kid is out of control and needs Maury Povich boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen Maury Povich boot camp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, they take those bad kids, man, who are like role models now. I got every kid out there are like bad Maury kids now.
No way.
Dude, have you ever seen the movie Idiocracy?
No.
Okay, well, it's a movie basically about what we're going through now. I can't believe you haven't seen it, but you're a black guy too. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, have you seen Poetic Justice?
Absolutely.
See, I haven't.
You see?
And I'm a white guy, and I just threw, I don't know, the first black sounding movie I could at you. And you, of course, seen it, but you haven't seen
Gotta support the
Idiocracy, which is cool.
Well, I'm gonna look at it. So, all right,
We're definitely
you watch Poetic Justice.
No,
No, I'm saying you have to watch it,
Okay.
and then I have to watch what you told me.
Can I watch White Men Can't Jump
Nah,
instead?
we're not watching White Man Can't
Can I watch
Jump.
Blade?
No.
Okay. Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
Janet Jackson?
Yep. You enjoy it, believe me. With Tupac in there as well too.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Cool. I've heard good things about this Tupac. I'm sorry that he's
Very talented young man.
he's no longer with us, but I think he's come back as a hologram at some point. So he'll always be around, man.
But I don't believe in people dying. As long as you still speak their name, they still alive.
Or if they have like an island out in the Pacific where like all these two famous guys go to, quote, die, like Tupac and
They want to say
Andy
Tupac
Kaufman,
or he was in Cuba.
maybe Cuba. Our last news story, and finally, the Ronald Mcdonald House near Children's Hospital was among the rioters' target in Chicago. That's sad, man. This is the Ronald McDonald House, and it's they have sick kids in there, right? And this was in the riots in Chicago, which are really like maybe 2-3 days old right now. One night it got really bad. I don't know if you've seen video. It's the worst video in the world. Completely repulsive. So they just wanted to smash everything, and there was a lot of looting, unfortunately, and a Ronald McDonald House. They smashed their windows and shit, man. They had sick kids in there. On the other hand, maybe they had it coming. I mean, Ronald McDonald has been doing whiteface since 1963.
Damn.
Isn't it about time to call Ronald McDonald out on doing whiteface? You don't think about that, do you? I just blew your mind. Cancel Ronald McDonald. He's a white-faced, racist, xenophobic guy. And that's the real news with
White Jesus.